Streets Alive started in 1998. It was set up to help young people who were homeless by Patrick Young, who was doing his MA for Theatre for Development at King Alfred's College in Winchester. He noticed that a lot of organisations, although they were working with homeless people, they weren't focusing on young people. So Streets Alive was formed in order to focus specifically at the age range 16 to 25. So over the years we've had outreach workers go out into the drop-in centres and hostels throughout London and recruit young people by running taster workshops, and then we bring them on board, and what we run is our accredited programme, which is Open College Network accredited, and this allows our young people to get some form of certification, and if they want to go on to further education college or higher education college like university, they have credits that will support them in doing so. And what we do is we don't just send them off to college and leave them there. We're supporting them all the way. They can come back here if they have issues, and we'll talk to the college on their behalf. They're escorted to the college, etc. It's just a wonderful way of saying to a young person, yeah, you can move your life forward, and we're still here to support you. You don't just have to be involved in our courses in order to get that support. One of the things we do is we really think about the relationships we establish with our young people. We get to know them. We get to find out through preliminary interviews about what sort of support they need. And once we identify the level of support we need, we have 2 support workers who assist the lead tutor in the space to help the young people. So if they've got a problem, they come in one day and they say they've got problems with housing benefit, the support worker will take them aside, spend time with them, and then phone up the benefits agency on their behalf and talk to them, and we will try and get things sorted out. And the sooner we get it sorted out, the better, because one of the things that we find is that the young people get very stressed, they get very anxious if there's things that are worrying them. So the sooner we can actually get it sorted, the better we can allay their fears, allay their anxieties, and there's less likely for them to misbehave in the space or get quite angry in the space, which is the thing we most want to avoid.
Go if you like music.
Yeah, I take part in the training sessions upstairs, which is where the accredited programme is run. And the reason is to get to know the young people, to get to understand what their issues are, also to see what type of training is taking place, and also it's a good way of identifying what areas we're lacking in and that we need to develop in order to support the young people.
The workshop leadership course that we're seeing today is accredited to level 2 and 3, so that's at the same standard, although not an equivalent to GCSE and A-level.
In order of age, from youngest to oldest.
Games are a really useful medium in which to engage people into drama activities, especially if you're going into hostels or outreach settings where people won't have necessarily taken part in drama before. They're a perfect way to get people involved in activity without them really kind of knowing that they're going to be taking part in a drama activity. Kind of softens their entry into creative work.
They've given me a chance on the education front as well, because I wasn't really doing anything. I was just plodding around outside. Everybody was making fun of me, but they're helping me out. I'm starting to get my career up and running, which is what I've always wanted, and so I'm pleased about that.
We sent 5 young people out to do placements with theatre companies, such companies as London Bubble Theatre, Big Fish Theatre Company, Spare Tyre. And we were just thinking, oh, well, this is a tester, it's a pilot, we'll see how it goes. And lo and behold, 3 of them were offered jobs. And we were like, wow, it's even better than we anticipated. So we were just like, this is incredible. So what we want to do is to make it, we've got established progression routes now, and what we want to add on to it is the work placements in the creative industry, because we can see that this is a stepping stone for our young people to get employment. It may not be full-time employment, it may be part-time, it may be sessional work, but essentially what it is, it's a way of saying, I can do this. And if they choose to stay within the profession, that's fine. If they choose not to, some of the young people we have on the course at the moment who are doing our courses don't want to go into theatre. We've got a young person at the moment and she's wanting to do youth and community. We've got one girl at university and she's doing media studies. It's just absolutely brilliant. And if we can support them to get to where they want to be, then we know that there's a positive future for them. And that's what Streets Alive is about. It's really changing those young people's lives.